Hey there, it's Girbeagly, and happy 10-year anniversary to this YouTube channel. I have officially been making content as long as The Wolf of Wall Street has been a movie.
Bruh.
I am officially a content boomer. I know I haven't been around recently a lot, but this is a humongous milestone, and I wanted to make sure that I was celebrating it on the platform where my entire career got its start. And while I know that it's been kind of disappointing for some people that I haven't been around the channel much recently, especially in like recent years, things have slowed down a lot, I do plan on making videos again whenever I'm ready. And I know that there's going to be people out there who just don't believe that, and that's okay. That's your prerogative. But personally, I'm very, very happy with the strides that I've taken in my own life to prioritize my own peace and my own happiness. So I will be making videos whenever those two things feel like they're at a good place. Originally, I was gonna do this like big, grand, elaborate, crazily edited montage milestone video of all these like major things that had happened over the years, and I was gonna work for like weeks trying to like edit this thing and get it up for the channel for today. And I had this realization that that's just kind of not me. I am the guy on the internet who doesn't know how to shut the hell up. That is kind of my only skill. It is the only thing I know how to do, is just keep talking. But it's also been that skill that's allowed me to build what I have now. So this is what you get. Mainly just me reminiscing and talking about my thoughts and my feelings about the past 10 years, because that's what's important to me. That said, it is absolutely wild how time passes when you've dedicated just this much of your life to doing the same thing. I think a lot of creators who have been doing this as long as me or longer can definitely attest to that, you know, a lot of stuff becomes a blur in the mix because you're so used to doing the same thing over and over and over again, and constantly hungry to reinvent yourself or to find different things or to find things that make you comfortable, that a lot gets lost between the cracks. But also, it's weird how certain milestones like really stick out as these permanent fixtures in your brain that feel like they happened yesterday. I very vividly remember what the Ocean City, Maryland trip was like that Morgan and I were on 10 years ago today for our 5-year anniversary. We were obsessed with Let's Plays at the time. We were watching a lot of like specifically Minecraft ones. I think we were watching like a ton of Sea Nanners at the time or something like that. And I was also very obsessed with like IGN's video game review videos and like movie review videos. And I was like, I can do that. I never shut the hell up. I am very opinionated. I could put myself on camera and I could record like a review of my thoughts on different media. That sounds like it would be a cool, fun hobby. And so a couple days before we had gone on that trip, I had recorded and edited an intro to Girbeagly, the very first video on this channel. And I remember I used like an iPhone 4 and edited it on Windows Movie Maker on a laptop that was like 8 years old at the time. And I just had no idea what I was doing. I had zero idea of what I was doing. It was very cheap imitation of other creators that I had seen pop up on YouTube at the time, and I literally had no idea what was gonna happen when I hit upload. And it was shortly after that that I discovered Let's Plays because of people like Markiplier and other people who were his contemporaries at the time. I was watching a ton of them, and I made the shift over to that. Funny story, there is a Let's Play, lost media footage of me playing BioShock 2 on the couch. I think it was BioShock 2. It might have been the first one, where I had Morgan record with, I think we had like a Sony Handycam at the time or something, but she just like recorded over my shoulder while I sat on the couch and recorded our like tube TV that we had at the time, or maybe we'd like just bought like one of the like the newest flat screens or something. It was just like, it wasn't a good quality video. It was her using a camera to record the screen and record my commentary over the shoulder. And it was atrocious. And I remember being like, yeah, this is it. This is my like first Let's Play video. And I watched it back and I was like, that's never, ever going to see the light of day. That is locked away in the vault. I might have even deleted it. I have no idea what happened to that footage. That was a rough one. But when I finally invested in like Bandicam and slightly better equipment, Let's Plays changed everything for me. It was really wild to see the shift in my content and the attention that content started to get. And because of that change and the type of attention that it started to attract, I've gotten to do like so many cool things over the years. Like the past 10 years, I have met literally thousands of fans at like meetups and things. I've gotten to like do headline panels at big conventions. I've gotten to be at events where I've gotten to like host the event, like these big gaming events and things. That's been so weird. I've worked with companies that I just like could only dream of working with. We've raised over $100,000 for various charities over the year. And I've made some of my best friends through doing this. I have even gotten to like meet and befriend some of the people who inspired me over the years, which has been very surreal. Very, very, very surreal. I, even in recent years, became a professional voice actor. Something I've dreamt of since I was a kid. How many people get to say that? That's unreal. That's so cool. I went from doing YouTube as this thing that I thought was going to be this like really just sort of hobby, this thing that I would do just whenever I had free time to do, to dedicating more of my time into it to the point where I ended up getting hired as a YouTube editor for another YouTuber, which I did for a bit. And then somehow, I don't know, the videos and the streams and everything else that I do in between has become my career, my job. It's literally a dream come true. And in that time, a lot has changed, obviously. My hair has changed a lot over the years. And I went from making, daily Let's Play videos to making content like this, which I think that's a glow up. I like really vividly remember when the channel started picking up steam and I started getting kind of more excited about like seeing new faces in the comments and things and being like, wow, if I even get to like 100 subscribers, that's so much more than I thought I'd ever get. Because at the end of the day, like, who am I? There's literally millions of people who have tried to do what I've done. Like, no one owes me their attention or their time or their support. But I could never have guessed in a million years that I would have created a community this cool, this fun, 40,000 plus subscribers later. Like, 20-something-year-old me would never have believed that. It's kind of wild. And whether you're someone who, has been here from the start or you can just drop by time to time, I do want you to know, like, you are the reason I'm here today. You are part of the reason that I've been able to build up what I've built up and become the person that I've become. And I'm going to be eternally grateful. Like, forever and ever and ever, I'm going to be very appreciative of that. I know that the people who comment and watch are not just numbers. I've gotten to meet so many of you face to face at like conventions and things like that, and I'm just like incredibly grateful for that. A lot of you have been here to see the entire progression of everything that I've done. Like, there are no secrets. You have seen who I am very publicly, the parts of me that I've shared with the world and the internet. I went from this completely unknown creator in a sea of creators to this guy that people kind of only knew because of my more famous friends, to doing my own thing and becoming sort of like a Z-list internet celebrity, if you want to call content creators that, to whatever the hell I am now. I don't know. But it's been really fun, and it's just been a time. It's been a great time. An interesting time, but a great time. And I don't know what the future is going to bring. I've been doing this for such a long time. Again, I used to upload a Let's Play video a day, and now I am in my late 30s. Yeah, I'm old now. I get tired. I'm not able to keep up the same sort of grind set that like a lot of young like creators do. I work when I want to work. I work how I want to work. I make what I want to make, and I do my best with that. And as a result, you know, I've never like experienced like viral fame or attention or anything like that. And honestly, that's okay. That is okay by me. I've been able to live a pretty comfortable life full of some really exciting and cool moments that some people just will never get to experience. And I am just unbelievably grateful for what I have. I'm over the moon some days. It doesn't feel real sometimes. It's really cool. And the way that I look at it is maybe the channel will never be a steak from like a 5-star restaurant, but I like to look at it as like a really, really, really good sandwich. Like your favorite sandwich. Like maybe you're not gonna pick it over the steak if you're given the option, but you're always gonna know you can like go back and you can be really satisfied by that sandwich. It's gonna be comfortable, it's gonna be familiar, it's gonna be something that is pleasant to experience, and honestly, like again, that's good enough for me. I hope that made sense. I feel like that made me sound like an absolutely unhinged person. And speaking of the future, again, videos will return at some point. I know I've said that like a million times, and some people, again, just will not believe me on that, and that is, again, that's fine. I mean, you can click the button to unsubscribe. That is okay to do. I'm not gonna be hurt by that. I've gone through so many ups and downs over the years with subscriber count and whatever. It's just a part of the gig. You're not always gonna appeal to everyone. But I can say this, I've recorded some stuff. I've even fully edited some videos, but I'm dealing with some stuff. I've got anxiety going on. I got that anxiety of, okay, it's been like X number of months since I uploaded. Does anyone even care anymore? Or is this even the type of content people want to see from me anymore? Is this content that's interesting to the internet? I got that really strong imposter syndrome voice and anxiety that has kept me back from like uploading and being as productive in the video space as I want to be. But I'm working on it in therapy. I'm pushing through. I've been making a lot of big strides recently, and in the meantime, I've learned to really embrace the idea of what I do on Twitch, the live streams that I do, the other content that I do on like social media and stuff. That is still content. That is still stuff that's readily available for people to consume and enjoy at their own pace. And I'm really proud of the stuff that I do. I am. And Twitch was there during a time when I really mentally especially needed it to be what it was. And, switching a lot of my focus over there was not meant to, let down the people here on YouTube or anything like that. It was just what I needed at the time. And I'm, as a result of that, finding my legs again, finding my confidence again, and hopefully sooner than later, you'll see a big return here. I'm really excited for it, honestly. And if you want to look at it this way, it's just the beginning of the 10-year milestone for me. Celebrating 10 years can happen throughout the course of 2023. We got tons of the year left to do that. So, yeah, again, I'm looking forward to whatever happens, and I hope people who are still here also, are looking forward to the things that I do. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't guarantee anything, but I can guarantee that whenever things do happen, it's because I'm 100% ready, that my soul, my heart, everything that I want to share with the world is going to be a part of that process. So, yeah. And again, as of this second, this video is what you get. There's not much more beyond this at the moment. As far as like special stuff for today, I do plan on going live on Twitch later tonight. I know Twitch is like not everyone's cup of tea. Some of you don't like the interface. Some of you don't like the sort of weird format compared to like YouTube videos that you can just watch leisurely on your own time. But I implore people who have never given it a shot, who might even feel a little bit intimidated by it, to check out the Twitch channel because I will be going live on twitch.tv/Girbeagly later tonight to do a reaction stream where I go through a bunch of my old videos and just sort of make fun of myself and laugh about things and get emotional and sappy over those big milestones that have happened over the past 10 years. I think it's going to be a fun time. I think it's going to be a good time. And again, Twitch has become like such an important part of my content and who I am. And I don't know, it's been a nice change of pace for me after having done this for so long. And that's it. Again, you know, videos will be back though. Videos will be back whenever I am ready. But hey, until then, this is it. 10 freaking years on this platform. That is really, really wild. There are some people who don't even keep up with hobbies that long. So the fact that I've gotten to do this thing for as long as I've gotten to with as much support as I've gotten is just, it's awesome. It's so freaking cool. And I want people to know that, you know, even if I'm not putting out these videos, while you're waiting for the next one, you're always appreciated. You're always appreciated for the thoughts, the kindness, the mindfulness, the support. All of that means the world. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching over the past decade. And until my next video, I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, it was great seeing you. Bye-bye.